Maayong buntag sa tanan. Today's reflection comes from the Roman Catholic perspective, sharing wisdom from the gospel, specifically on our city's moral recovery. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Father Tonton Bagtong SSGV.
Atong basahon karon ang Ebanghelyo. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Luke. While still more people gathered in the crowd, Jesus said to them, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it except the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah became a sign to Ninevites, so will the Son of Man be to this generation. At the judgment, the Queen of the South will rise with the men of this generation, and she will condemn them, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and there is something greater than Solomon here. At the judgment, the men of Nineveh will arise with this generation and condemn it, because at the preaching of Jonah they repented, and there is something greater than Jonah here." Sisters and brothers, the Gospel of the Lord. Mayong buntag sa tanan. Ilabi na sa itong mga opisyalis sa Dakbayan, Mayor Clarex, Vice Mayor Bibot, mga membro sa konseho, atong staff sa City Hall. Again, good morning. Unta no kanang kuan mo, nakapangapi mo, kay lisod ra ba ning maminaw sa paambit ba nga wala mo kapangapi, basin makatog mo ron. Bitaw. Today's gospel comes from Saint Luke, chapter 11, where Jesus says, "This generation is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, but no sign will be given it except the sign of Jonah." Nindot kayo paminawon, no? Pero murag sakit pod gamay. Why did Jesus call them a wicked generation? Because people kept asking for signs, prueba, that He was really the Son of God. Pero kung makadumdum mo, kaning panahon na, gikan na to nagpakaon si Jesus sa 5,000 ka mga tao, no? Not counting women and children. Healed the sick, made the blind see, and even raised someone from the dead. Yet, people still said, "Lord, taga-imig sign." Murag ingon, di ba, murag ingon ana po ta usahay. We want God to give us something dramatic. A white butterfly, or the clock showing 11:11, or maybe a sudden rainbow after a meeting. Napay-uban mo ingon, no? "Father, kung muteksya nako karon, mao na gyud to si Lord nga nag-ingon nga siya akong forever." Oh. Minyo man di ay. But Jesus reminds us today, we don't need to look for extraordinary signs because God is already speaking to us in the ordinary. He's present in our everyday work, in our conscience, in the people we serve here sa city. Sometimes, the real sign from God is your coworker who reminds you, "Sir, ma'am, sayop man ni atong computation." Or the employee who still smiles even if walay overtime pay. Or the janitor who quietly cleans every morning. Walay reklamo, basta limpyo lang ang palibot. No, malipay na pod sila. Maigsuon, God's signs are not always written in the clouds. They're written in the lives of people around us. Now, let's go a bit deeper. Jesus said, the people of Nineveh repented when they heard Jonah's preaching. But the people of his time refused to repent even after seeing Jesus himself. And that's the danger. When our hearts become numb, when we see goodness but refuse to change. So maybe today, the Lord is telling us, stop asking for signs and start being one. Dili mangita sa timailhan, kundi kita na ang mahimong timailhan. Be a sign of honesty in an office where shortcuts are tempting. Be a sign of patience when people are difficult to deal with. Be a sign of compassion when others are tired or hurting. Be a sign of hope when people feel like giving up. Because whether we like it or not, people may never open the Bible, but they will read our lives. Di sila na yung mga di mubasag Biblia, pero ang atong kinabuhi ilang basahon. They will read how we treat others, how we speak, how we serve. And if they see integrity, fairness, and kindness in us, they will also see God's presence through us. Muna maigsoon, sometimes the sign we want is not the sign we get, but still the sign we need. Because God's goal is not just to make us comfortable, it's to make us grow. So to all our among mga pinalangga, ang opisyales sa Dakbayan, our staff and employees, you are not only public servants, you are public signs of God's presence in this city. When people come here, they don't just come for permits or papers, they come hoping to meet fairness, compassion, and respect. That's your sacred duty. And I'm saying it with kanang humility, no? Kanang kinasing-kasing. Not out of demand. That's your mission. To be signs of hope in a time when many are losing trust in government. To be signs of light in a world that's becoming cynical and dark. So my dear sisters and brothers in Christ, here's my invitation for you this week. Before you start your work each day, whisper this short prayer. Lord, make me your sign today. Then let your love for service be the miracle, and your patience be the blessing, and your kindness be the sign that God is alive and working in our city. Because you might just be the Jonah that God sends to help others turn back to Him. Mayong buntag pag-usab. God bless you all, to our city officials and our staff. Padayon ta mga igsuon, amping og ampo kanunay.
Or can I extra? Nasa tama. Ito na lang sa attendance. Carpet. Ay, hatag na yung chick sa after sa kuha. Kaya ikuhatag na ko ang cardboard sa iya mga... Ilang. Narito na. Kato akong gipang mentions na yun na pa dito. Okay lang kung buhok. Ano?
Kakantunay na. Dahil na, ano, kanang kuwan na lang. Kinsay mag-ano?
Sa kanya ma'am. Sorry kay ma'am. Dr. Daryl. Kani ma'am. Rasay. Kani ma'am. Sugat na ba?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's flag raising ceremony is sponsored by the City Planning and Development Office. To formally start our program, may I request everyone to please rise for the singing of the national anthem to be conducted by Ms. Herlin Joy E. Bisnar, followed by the Panunumpa sa Watawat to be led by Ms. Chiki Dalia I. Eng. Let us all stand tall and proud as we raise our flag high, symbolizing our dedication to serving the people.
Itaas po natin ang ating kanang kamay at sabay-sabay po nating bigkasin ang panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa republikang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa.
Please remain standing for the invocation to be sung by the City Chorale, followed by the panunumpa ng Lingkod Bayan to be led by Ms. Sweet Rose E. Elumba.
Muling itaas ang ating kanang kamay at sabay-sabay nating bigkasin ang panunumpa sa lingkod bayan. Ako ay isang lingkod bayan. Pangangalagaan ko ang tiwalang ipinagkaloob ng mamamayan. Maglilingkod ako ng may malasakit, katapatan at kahusayan na walang kinikilingan. Magiging mabuting halimbawa ako at magbibigay ng pag-asa at inspirasyon sa aking kapwa lingkod bayan. Lilinangin ko ang aking sariling kakayahan upang sa lahat ng panahon ay mapaglingkuran ko ng buong kahusayan ang sambayanan. Hindi ako makikibahagi sa mga katiwalian sa pamahalaan. Pipigilan at isisiwalat ko ito sa pamamagitan ng tama at angkop na pamamaraan. Isa sa buhay ko, ang isang lingkod bayang makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa. Tutugon ako sa mga hamon ng makabagong panahon tungo sa adikain ng matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay. Sa mga tungkulin at hangaring ito, kasihan nawa ako ng may kapal.
Maayong buntag, City Hall! I am your host for today, Sarah Sofia Salcedo from the City Planning and Development Office. Today, we gathered here with esteemed guests, including the Honorable City Mayor Rolando Clarex Aoy, Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot B. Rodriguez, our City Councilors Honorable Moreno Amajing Y. Daba IV, Honorable Al P. Legaspi Sr., Honorable Yanlam S. Lim, Honorable Gilda G.G. Ongo, Honorable Edgar S. Cabanlas, Honorable Dato Roberto P. Cabaring, and our City Director, DILG, Ms. Elaine De Paor. So it is an honor to have each and every one of you here as we come together to celebrate unity, progress, and the spirit of community. So now, before we begin, let us all focus our attention on the screen as we present the City Planning and Development Office's accomplishments this year.
There is a place in town called City Hall where there is a think tank for it all. RA 7160, it's stated a decree. They make CDP and COUP, beside cheese, bread, coffee, milk tea. City development, their heart's commitment. They are the team behind the scenes to every built investment dreams. They're CPMEX, CDC, and MANCOM secretary. They do planning, project of zoning, mapping and monitoring. They do it all, we don't know how. A barangay plan advisor, reviewer, 37 over 3 made submissions. They still have room for more, further. One under reviewing, 1 near completion. BDP by sector. Care of CPDO. 2024 to 25, 6,000 zoning certified, new business permits, 800 barangays, endorsement slips, occupant permits, 700 and 150 certifications, special conditions. The zoning team is processing 1,800 applying businesses, and for due process, the CZBA convened traffic impact, drainage impact. Casidio has had enough. We see rainfall, it's flooding now. Civil society partner, leader, accreditation helper for centralized monitoring team coordinating the relevant agencies in RDC, RPMC, Conference Interagency with RLOOK and also DP, WH, Hub, Psycha, Bliss, C, Flood Control, we have it now. They got a GIS mapper, user need-based analyzer, help making decisions from plans of public sector, layers of drainage and tip systems, land use illustrations, that's DPP advisor. Planning for our retrievals.
The office guides the SK Councils, CBYDP, ABYIP Bay Council, formulate captive agenda, framework for M&E, resolution for CLUP issued June 23.
16 CDC convener proposer, along with vice mayor for council session for approval of major PPAs with annual investment that for operations for CDC-based sponsor, club anchor, no deadline bringer, draft volumes of 7, handed to 0 to 4, presenter on January to Orland, adopt resolution, which RDC has endorsed. Support the work of mayor. Clarix ng Servisyo sa baryo. Care of CBDO.
Thank you, CPDO, for the AVP of our accomplishments this year. So I would also like to acknowledge the presence of our Honorable Kenneth John D. Sakala, SK Federation President, also Honorable Eric Salcedo, and also Honorable Paulo Nicolo Gaane and our Chief of Staff, Ms. Sheila Lumbatan. Good morning, ma'ams and sir. Now I would like to invite on stage from the Human Resource Management Office to announce the Employee of the Week.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the HRDC and HR Department, I am here to present to you the Employee of the Week of the Office of the City Planning and Development Coordinator. The nominees were rating according to the following criteria: work knowledge and work quality 40%, integrity and work attitude 20%, organization and interpersonal relationship 20%, attendance is 20% with a total of 100%. All nominees will receive a certificate of recognition and the winner will receive a gold medal signed by our city mayor and a cash incentive worth 3,000 pesos. To award this, may I request on stage our city mayor, Honorable Rolando Clarix Uy, our city vice mayor, Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, our city administrator, Attorney Roy Lario Raagas, and the members of the 21st City Council. And also we'd like to come up on stage the City Planning and Development Coordinator, Officer in Charge, Engineer Ardina C. Cabrera. And the nominees are, congratulations to Agamay Julius M. Next, Lonoy Weluwin B. Next, Naga Craven Adroy B. Next, Subrado Arvin O. Next is Suliano Nathaniel L. And the Employee of the Week from the Office of the City Planning and Development Coordinator with a total rating of 91.30% is none other than Naga Pravin Adroit B.
Put your hands up!
Once again, congratulations everyone! May we remind the next office, which will host the flag raising ceremony next Monday, to submit your accomplishment forms for the Employee of the Week today or before 5 p.m. for an ample time and smooth review of your following forms. Once again, thank you.
For the next part of our program, for the awarding of the 2025 Young Artist and Authors Showcase International Winners, let us all welcome Mr. Michael Alferez from the Oro Trade and Investments Promotion Center.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, Honorable Rolando A. Uy, our City Mayor, and Honorable Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, our City Vice Mayor, and members of the 21st City Council, Attorney Roy Hilario P. Ragas, our City Administrator, and Department Heads, Division Chiefs, and all employees of the City Government of Cagayan de Oro. Today, we proudly honor 6 young Cagayanon artists whose exceptional talent and creativity have brought international recognition to our beloved city. The Young Artist and Author Showcase, or YAAS, is an annual international competition organized by the Sister Cities International, encouraging youth to promote friendship and peace through art, photography, poetry, music, and digital design. The theme for 2025, Friendship, the heartbeat of global peace, highlights the power of friendship in promoting understanding, collaboration, and peace across cultures. Cagayan de Oro takes pride in joining YAAS as a sister city of Norfolk, Virginia, USA. Through this global network, our youth are given opportunities to showcase their artistic talents and serve as ambassadors of creativity and peace. Our city's consistent victories in YAAS demonstrate the exceptional skills and world-class artistry of Cagayanon youth. To lead the presentation of certificates of recognition and cash prizes, may we call on Honorable Rolando A. Uy, our City Mayor, Honorable Jocelyn Rodriguez, our City Vice Mayor, the members of the 21st City Council, Attorney Roy Hilario P. Ragas, City Administrator, Mr. John Asuncion, our Local Economic and Development and Investment Promotions Officer, and Dr. Alicia Anghay, our Executive Director of the Local School Board. And before we proceed, may we read the certificate citation that will be awarded to our honorees. So this certificate of recognition is proudly presented to for winning in the 2025 Young Artist and Author Showcase, or YAAS, of Sister Cities International, with the theme, Friendship, the Heartbeat of Global Peace. This recognition is given in honor of the artistry and talent that bring pride to the city of Cagayan de Oro and contribute to fostering global peace and understanding. Given this 13th day of October 2025 in Cagayan de Oro City, Philippines, signed by the Honorable Rolando A. Uy, City Mayor. So for the age group 12 to 14 years old, we proudly recognize Miss Eliza Denise Galagala of Corpus Christi School for winning the grand prize of $1,000 in photography. Next, still from Corpus Christi School, Miss Christina Safron Corpus for winning the grand prize of $1,000 in digital art. And for the second place, that's amount to $500 in digital art, Miss Zachary Beatriz Roa of Corpus Christi School. So for the age group 15 to 18 years old, may we call on Mr. Raven J. Olivar of Indahag National High School for winning the grand prize of $1,000 in classic art. So we have Miss Eloisa Bacan of FINMA Cagayan de Oro College Basic Education Department, who won the grand prize of $1,000 in digital art. And finally, Mr. Nathan Sean Celaya of the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines for the second place of around $500 in digital art. Once again, congratulations to our YAAS 2025 international winners for bringing pride and honor to our city. Your creativity, artistry, and passion for peace reflect the very heart of Cagayan de Oro, where friendship and understanding flourish across borders. Let us give them another round of applause. Maybe call on the parents as well to please stand on the stage. take photos. Parents and teachers. So congratulations to all the winners of the YAS 2025 competition.
I would like to request on stage from the City Housing and Urban Development Department, Ms. Jing Libarnes for the entry pass distribution and ceremonial turnover of Firefly streetlights.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It is with great pride and gratitude that we gathered here together for the significant turnover ceremony, a true testament to the city government's unwavering commitment to community development and improved quality of life for its residents. First and foremost, in line with the implementation of the city government's socialized housing program, this office respectfully endorsed the 14 beneficiaries from Palalan, Lumbia, identified as Batch 1 from those accommodated at the Balay Mindanao Dream Hub. These beneficiaries, as reflected in the attached lottery report, have complied with all required documentary submissions, which were duly validated by the City Housing and Urban Development Department and the barangay officials of Lumbia. Due to the impending demolition of their homes in the Upper Palalan, they have already been relocated to the Cagayan de Oro Resettlement and Socialized Housing Project 8, or the CDORPS 8. It is important to note that the entry passes we award today pertains specifically to lot allocation, and this much-needed assistance have been granted by Mayor Rolando Clarex Uy upon the request. These passes symbolize a fresh start and a promise of a safer, more secure home and community for these families. May request Mayor Clarex Uy and our Vice Mayor Ma'am Bebot Rodriguez and mga kagawad to come up on stage. May we call on the awardees for the entry pass awardees, Mr. and Mrs. Lorna Alfin W. Mr. and Mrs. Rogelio Janet Balutos. May also request Sir John Asuncion to come up on stage. Miss Dalia Bailoses and Rakim D. Somangkop. Mr. and Mrs. Juvie and Francisco Babia. Mr. and Mrs. Joanne and Joseph Babia. Mr. Jodel Donato and Rica Balutos. Mr. and Mrs. Cheryl and Mark John Lapini. Mr. and Mrs. Ricky Dinorog and Maricel Moralde. Miss Jerry Balutos and Sir Rolets Okno. Miss Flor Babia and Mark Ighot. Mr. and Mrs. Romelin and Jomar Haratilia, Miss Lovely Di Dios and Harantilla Remar, Miss Melly Harantilla, Mr. Ayan Harantilla, and last but not the least, Emmeline Moralde. Okay, dari lang ta magpa-picture. Pa-picture ta dari. So congratulations sa mga new beneficiaries nato nga nakadawat na karon sa ilang kaugalingong entry pass. Congratulations! I may request also the barangay officials to come up on stage. Mga barangay officials, Nana, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Pabilin sa dayon tas, Mayor, Sir, Ma'am. It is important to note, so thank you so much. It is important to note that the entry, in addition, today marks another milestone as we also receive the generous donation of street lights worth 100,000 pesos from Firefly Electric and Lighting Company and Triumph Home Depot. This donation will significantly enhance the safety, security, and livability of our relocation site, including selected relocation areas such as Balubal Heights and Cheese Escudero Habitat for Humanity Phase 1. So may request the HOA from Balubal Heights and the Cheese Escudero Habitat for Humanity Phase 1 para mo receive sa street lights worth 100,000 pesos from Firefly Electric and Lighting Companies. The city government extends heartfelt thanks to these generous partners, those who support, help us light up our communities both literally and figuratively. Together, this effort represents a holistic approach to community development, providing not only housing and shelter, but also infrastructure and ensures the safety and well-being of our constitution. To our beneficiaries, I say, embrace this new chapter with hope and resilience. To our partners and officials, thank you for your tireless dedication and support in making these projects a reality. Let us continue to work hand in hand together toward a brighter, safer, and more prosperous Cagayan de Oro City. Thank you so much and congratulations sa tanan. Thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you. I would like to request Mayor, Vice Mayor, and the City Councilors to please remain on stage, and also Attorney Raagas. Okay, so for the next part of our program, so I would like to welcome here in front Miss DJ Love, the Mr. Tourism Universe Philippines Mindanao Director, to present the Mr. Tourism Philippines 2025.
Hello, good morning everyone, Cagayan de Oro City. And of course, ay unang-unang maraming salamat po sa mainit na pagtanggap dito sa amin sa Cagayan de Oro City. Anyways, ang purpose lang po kung bakit nandito kami, na i-official announce po namin na the search for Mr. Tourism Universe Philippines sa 2025. So out of 1,000 male candidates all over the Philippines, here comes pumasok po ang Cagayan de Oro City sa top 60. And of course, nandito po kami para hingkayatin po kayo na please supportahan po natin ang ating Mr. Tourism Universe Philippines 2025, Mr. Cagayan de Oro City. And here comes. Palakpakan po natin.
Good morning mga Igala. My name is Rachel Ann Gasatan and I am 18 years old, currently studying at Liceo de Cagayan University, a grade 12 UM student, and advocating environmental protection. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, we'd like to announce that Coronation Night will be on November 15. Again, requesting the City Councilors, Mayor and Vice Mayor and Attorney Ragas to please remain on stage as we welcome Ms. Arlene Abris, Assistant City Civil Registrar, to present a plaque of appreciation from their office.
I just would like to correct, I'm not the assistant, but I'm the supervising admin officer of the City Civil Registry Office. To our beloved, compassionate City Mayor, Honorable Rolando Clarix A. Uy, our ever-radiant and dynamic Vice Mayor, Honorable Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, honorable members of the 21st City Council, to our dear and lovely Chief of Staff, Michelle Lumbatan, to our City Administrator, Attorney Roy Hilario Reagas, to all department heads and Chief of Offices, guests, and fellow employees, a pleasant good morning and praise be Jesus and Mary. Today, the City Civil Registry Office would like to give due recognition to one of our valued employees who already retired from office as she celebrated her 65th birthday very recently. She devoted 40 long years of her career as a public servant, serving the constituents of Cagayan de Oro City. She spent, though, most of her working years with the City Civil Registry Office, which lasted for 34 years. She is well-loved because of her motherly nature, as she readily gives advice and extends assistance to those who seek to solicit her help and wisdom, especially on matters of the heart and family. She is likewise generous, sometimes to a fault, which her co-employees, especially those closest to her, would surely miss. She is one of those exemplary employees who has kept a balance between work and family. As she tries to juggle both important responsibilities, she knows how to set her priorities, especially when it comes to work. As she leaves the office, not necessarily bidding goodbye, since we still expect to see her every now and then, we would like to honor her today on her well-deserved retirement by giving her a plaque of appreciation for her long years of dedicated public service. Now, at this juncture, may I request Ma'am Sheila Lumbatan to please come on stage. And also, of course, our acting City Civil Registrar, Mr. Enias Vicente C. Acot, for the awarding. Allow me first to read the citation written on the plaque. City of Cagayan de Oro, the City Civil Registry Office, retirement recognition presented to Pura F. Eduarte. In sincere appreciation and recognition of her dedication and commitment after 40 years of quality service, a time to look back with admiration and a time to look forward with anticipation. Best wishes and congratulations on your well-deserved retirement from your CCR family. Signed, Arlene Abris, yours truly, Arlene Abris, Supervising Admin Officer, Anias Vicente C. Acot, Acting City Civil Registrar, and Honorable Rolando A. Owe, City Mayor. Okay? Let's give her a hand. Okay, once again, dear Pura, we would like to wish you luck on your newfound freedom, in quote. Free now to do the things that you would like to enjoy the most, to spend more precious time with your family, and not to forget to devote more time in prayers. God bless and congratulations on your well-deserved retirement. Applause, please, for our retiree. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Requesting again Mayor, Vice Mayor, City Councilors, and City Administrator to please remain on stage as we call a ma'am from CSWD to reward the plaque of appreciation. Ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. So today we celebrate the International Day of Sign Languages. So we have visitors, ng mga deaf leaders from all over the Philippines. We have deaf leaders from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Now the Federation would like to award a plaque of appreciation to the city government of Cagayan de Oro. May I call on the President, Ms. Maraya, and the Vice President, and Ms. Hazel Buwal, the Federation, the President of the Deaf Association of Misamis Oriental. I would like to read the citation. Philippine Federation of the Deaf, the International Day of Sign Languages would like to award this plaque of appreciation is given to City Government of Cagayan de Oro for their significant contribution to the UN International Day of Sign Languages 2025. Your sponsorship is crucial for the successful organization of this year's event, held this October 13 and 14, 2025 at the City Tourism Hall, Cagayan de Oro City. Your commitment to support the deaf culture and promoting sign language rights a profound impact to the community. Given this 13th day of October 2025 at the City Tourism Cagayan de Oro. Signed, Maraya Agbay, Chairperson. Same citation is awarded to Honorable Rolando Clarix A. Uy. So, a little bit background, the Cagayan de Oro is the host city for this year's International Day of Sign Languages. So, naa sila karon diha sa Tourism Hall. After this flag raising, we have visitors, mga deaf from the National. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor, Vice, City Councilors, Attorney Raagas. Pwede na dyan tamang lingkod. Okay. So, while manglingkod sila, no, I would like to announce nga after sa atong flag raising ceremony, na atay 4PH launching model house at Mini Park, and we would like to invite si Mayor, Vice Mayor, City Councilors, and Department Managers. So again, 4PH launching model house at Mini Park after the flag raising ceremony. For the next part of our program, may I request from the City Veterinary Office, Dr. Daryl Rasay, to please come on stage for the 30-second Meat Safety Consciousness Week.
Thank you, ma'am. To our City Mayor, Honorable Rolando Clarex Uy, Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez, members of the 21st City Council, department heads, fellow City Hall employees, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning. This October 13 to 17, that's today until Friday, the City Veterinary Office, headed by our ever-active Dr. Helen Ann Tacandong, joins the nation in observing the 32nd Meat Safety Consciousness Week with the theme, Karneng, Ligtas at Sapat, tungkulin nating lahat tungo sa masaganang bagong Pilipinas. This observance is spearheaded by the National Meat Inspection Service and aims to promote awareness on the importance of meat safety in protecting public health and ensuring safe and quality meat for the consuming public. To support this activity, we have lined up the following activities throughout the week. First, we have a meat fair happening at the Mini Park from today until Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. This is a showcase of safe and quality meat and meat products from accredited local meat vendors and meat processors. So the products that will be displayed are fresh and processed poultry and pork products, roasted chicken, and of course, our very own winners of katong celebration nato last June during our Charter Day, the Lechoneros Encuentros, will also showcase their best lechon. Second, we have a meat forum on October 16 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is a learning session especially organized for meat vendors from the different public markets here in Cagayan de Oro. The forum will cover important topics such as proper handling and storage of meat, as well as the importance of selling only inspected meat. Lastly, we have a one-day basketball league on Wednesday, October 15. And this activity aims to promote both wellness and partnership, featuring teams from participating companies. This is a great way to build camaraderie, promote physical health, and bring together stakeholders in a fun and engaging setting. So as part of our information and education campaign, we also remind everyone to always look for the meat inspection certificate when you buy meat. Handle and store meat properly to avoid contamination and spoilage. Cook meat thoroughly to eliminate harmful bacteria. And we have to know the signs of spoiled meat like foul odor, slimy or sticky texture of meat, and a greenish, purplish, or brownish discoloration. So let's take this week as an opportunity to be more informed, more mindful, and more involved in promoting safety and public health. So thank you, and once again, good morning.
Thank you, Dr. Rasay. So now let us all hear the procurement schedules and procedures for the fourth quarter of CY 2025 from the City General Services Office. And also they would like to discuss Memorandum 3738-25, Authority to Claim Permanent License Plates with the Land Transportation Office.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. From the Office of the City General Services Officer, we would like to make the following reminders and announcements. First, we have Memorandum Number MA 3045-2025, dated September 1, 2025, addressed to all department managers and finance officers regarding the procurement schedules and procedures for the fourth quarter of calendar year 2025. In compliance with the fiscal year-end deadlines and in consideration of the Audit Observation Memorandum issued by the Commission on Audit, all departments and offices are hereby directed to strictly observe the following schedules and procedures in relation to the procurement of goods and infrastructure projects for the fourth quarter of calendar year 2025. For the submission of fourth quarter purchase requests, all PRs for the fourth quarter must be duly signed and approved by the City Budget Officer, City Treasurer, and the City Mayor prior to their submission to the City General Services Office. These must be submitted on or before October 30, 2025. Next, we have the revisions to purchase requests or consistency with the PPMP and APP. All revisions to PRs must be aligned with the Procurement Project Management Plan or PPMP and the Annual Procurement Plan or APP. The deadline for submission of revised PRs is October 15, 2025 as follows. For procurement of goods, submit to the City General Services Office. For infrastructure projects, submit to the Bids and Awards Committee. Please do note that no further revisions to approved plans will be accepted beyond this date. As a general policy, revisions to PRs are strongly discouraged and should only be made when absolutely necessary. We have another announcement, Memorandum Number MA 3738-2025, again addressed to all department managers or chiefs of office, regarding the authority to claim permanent license plate with the Land Transportation Office. Upon the request of the City General Services Officer, all departments or offices with issued motor vehicles may claim their respective permanent license plate numbers at the Land Transportation Office during the entire month of October 2025. This is to ensure compliance with the Department of Transportation and Communications Joint Administrative Order Number 2014-01, specifically Section 2E of the revised schedule of fines and penalties for violations of laws, rules, and regulations governing land transportation. Please be reminded that penalties under this provision will be imposed starting November 1, 2025. The following may be obtained from the CGSO: original certificate of registration, official receipt, and authorization duly signed by the department manager of the office concerned. That would be all. Thank you.
So now, sa ang gihulatan jud no, ang highlight for every Monday. So before hearing the message of our beloved City Mayor, our office would like to entertain you with a little presentation we prepared together with our very energetic department manager, Engineer Ardines Cabrera. Hi, sir. We hope you'll enjoy it as much as we enjoyed rehearsing the dance numbers to some of the iconic tunes.
Okay. CPDO welcomes you to the halftime show featuring the pop legends.
We winning in the lotto, we dipping in the pot of blue photo. Getting so good, it's dripping on wood. Get a ride in that engine that could go. Batman robbing it, bang bang cocking it. Queen Nicki dominant, prominent. It's me, Jesse and Ari. If they test me, they sorry. Riders up like a Harley, then pull off in this Ferrari. If he hanging, we banging. Phone ringing, he slanging. It ain't karaoke night, but get the mic 'cause I'm singing. B to the A, to the N to the G, to the B to the A, to the N to the G, to the hey.
Again, brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your
pasito para atrás. Aunque de buena hora, un pasito para adelante, María. María, te tengo que besar. Un pasito para atrás. 1, 2, 3. Un pasito para adelante, María. 1, 2, 3. Un pasito para atrás. Pra você, vem cá pra mim. Eu toco pra você, vem cá pra mim.
Yor, tulo kasi man namin nag-practice. 8 minutes na mong gipresent, paita. Yor, salamat, may buntag. Naghangak man dahil, no? O garon, ang rason nga daw na dool ang gobyerno sa katawan o ang katawhan na dool sa gobyerno, way lain. Usa, kabapaobsadon, maaghop nga mayor sa dakbayan sa Cagayan de Oro. Ako tawagon, Mayor Rolando Clarex Oy, para sa iyong mensahe.
Salamat, Engineer. Daigon ug pasalamatan ta ang Ginoo sa usa ka masipang pakpak. Sagasa sa kinabuhi nga iyang gihatag kanato karon ug unang adlaw sa semana sa trabaho, hinaot nga kitang tanan anaa sa kamadasigon nga moalagad mo serbisyo sa katawhan. Maayong buntag sa tanan. City Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez. Majority Floor Leader Edgar Cabanlas. City Councilor Al Legaspi. City Councilor Amijing Jing Daba. City Councilor Gigi Go. IPMR Representative City Councilor Dato Makilala Roberto Cabaring. City Councilor Alan Lim. City Councilor Doc Paulo Gaani. City Councilor Don Eric Salcido. Advance happy birthday. Birthday niya karong Miyerkules. Kung wala ka nagdapit nila, ako'y magdapit kanila. City Administrator Attorney Roy Ragas, City DILG Director Maanyag Matahom, City Director Dipaor, akong Chief of Staff, City Councilor Kenneth Sakala, sa tanan akong mga kauban nga nagalagad, nagserbisyo sa katawhan, maayong buntag sa tanan. Maayong buntag. Salamat sa CPDO sa inyong talagsaong presentasyon nga nakahatag og kalipay kalingawan sa katawhan sa atong mga kauban nga nag-alagad og labaw sa tanan kaninyo nga nagpresentar sa maong pag-sponsor sa atong pagpakayab sa atong nasudnong bandila. Salamat sa tanan. Pasalamat ko kaninyong tanan nga sa miaging kalamidad sa Barangay 17 nga mihatag kamo, nakig-ambit kamo sa inyong mga grasya nga mitabang ta sa atong mga kaigsuonan nga nahiagom ni atong kalamidad. Bisan tuod ang buhatan sa CSWD nga gipanguluhan na ni Miss Annie Tungson nga kanunay nagatubag, nag-ariglar sa mga kinanglanon sa katawhan apan dili pa igo ang ilang presensya kay tungod tanan nahiagom ni atong talagsaon nga wala damha nga kalamidad apan gipakita nato ang atong hiniusa o gipabati ang gugma nga adunay gugma sa kaluoy ug pagtabang ang atong mga kaigsuonang Cagayanon. Salamat kaayo sa tanan ug usab na atiman natug una sa dili pa ug wala pa ta miadto naghatod og tabang sa probinsya sa Sugbo. Salamat ko ni Mr. Nick Kabagat nga siya mismo ang miadto mitunol sa maong hinabang ug labaw sa tanan. Pasalamat ug nagpahalipay ako ni City Vice Mayor Jocelyn Bebot Rodriguez uban sa City Council nga miaprobahar sa maong 5 milyones nga kantidad nga gitabang gihatag nato dito sa probinsya sa Sugbo. Tuod dili paigo ang maong kantidad nga ilang nahiaguman apan gipakita nato sa dakong pagpakabana nga ginagmay o madinagko nga hinabang apan adunay gugma sa pagpakabana dala sa dakong pagluoy, kaluoy ug pagsabot sa mga kaigsuonan nato nga nagkinahanglan sa atong panabang. Pasalamat ko nga gidawat ni Governor Pam Baricuatro ang maong hinabang. Gani wala pa gihatod sa tagsa-tagsa ka kalungsuran sa Sugbo ang maong hinabang kay gidala pa sa budiga o gidawat ni Governor Baricuatro ang hinabang. Apan ang atong mga kaigsuonan nag-isyu na nga naghatod tag hinabang gikan sa basurahan. Sige na lang kay maumay ilang kalipay apan sa tinuoray wala pa gi-distribute o wala pa gi-apod-apod ang maong hinabang kay katungod na sa gobernador nga kinsa o unsa nga pamaagi ang ipahimutang nga gidawat sa probinsya sa Sugbo. Dili lang kita ang nagpaabot ni adtong hinabang apan daghan ang nagpakabana og mitabang. Ang problema sa basura naningkamot kita pag-ayo. Kay kun mahimo pa lang, sundon nato ang schedule sa paghakot sa basura, dili masulbad. Mismo, niadtong adlaw Sabado, sa usa ka lugar sa Barangay Carmen, gipaningkamutan sa mga opisyalis sa Barangay Carmen uban sa iyang mga kauban. Sa usa lamang ka adlaw, dili mahuman ang usa ka paghakot sa basura. Bisan do natay bag-ong kontraktor karon, daghan og bag-ong mga dagkong sakyanan. Kun ang maong maghakot sa basura, duha lang ka tawo o duha lang ka palador, dili masulbad. Labaw sa tanan. Kung tumanon ang schedule sa paghakot sa basura, dili masulbad. Busa, karong buntaga human sa blessing diha sa Model House, makigtagbo ko kay ako na ang mokuman sa paghakot sa basura. Ako na ang mangamot ug monghatag ko kasuguan nga kinahanglan atong tutukan ang paghakot sa basura. Kay sundon ang schedule, dili mahuman og dili masulbad. Tinabangay kita o mismo usab masayran kinsa nang kontraktor karon, masayran kun duha ka tawo lang ilang palador ipadala sa truck nila, dili mahuman kay mubatig kakapoy ang katawhan nga nagatiman sa basura. Usab sa city engineer uban sa dipo, atong gamiton ang mga heavy equipments, labi na ang loader nga asa dapit nagtapok ang basura. Kinahanglan ang loader na ang heavy equipment na ang mukando sa basura ikarga sa atong garbage collector or garbage truck. Mao kana ang akong panagtagbo. Adunay dakong kausaban karon inighuman sa akong panagtagbo sa buhatan sa Cleanro uban sa chairman sa environment Don Eric Salcido. Ako na ang mukuman ni ana. Salamat usab kaninyo. Nga sabton ko ninyo kay apan gitagaan ako kahigayonan apan wala gihapon ang kasulbaran sa maong basura. Mangayo ko og pagsabot. Mahinungdanon sa tanan. Katong gisulti nako ninyo nga health allowance. Saylo ako kay dili madayon. Dili madayon ang city mail nga inyong health allowance. Bisan tuod giproseso na apan. $999 na lang inyong ipalit sa inyong health allowance ang 6,000 inyohan na. Muna, ang itsura yun. Basta kwarta na. Nausab, imbis 1,525, 999 na lang nato ang inyong kuwan. Aron ang 6,000 inyong apan. Tagaan mo na kog 48 oras lang aron mapalito ninyo ang maong 999. Kung dili ninyo mahimo deduction sa inyong sweldo kay gikinahanglan ka na aron pag-liquidate. No? Magsabot tadaan. Ha? Giuna-una na kog hilabuan kay ngano daghan nang namirinda. Kira. Pero inyo man na, wako'y problema niya na, apan gitagaan gil mo na kong kahigayon na. So, ang pingin ninyo, kay kinintanan, para gini sa inyo. So, 999, 48 hours ang akong gihatag, mabalik ang maong kantidad. Sa tanang permanente o mga casuals nga mga empleyado. So, tanan, makadawa. So, sa karon kay naman tay model house, kinahanglan tanan gitagaan nagkahigayonan. Pwede na mo makaabil ni ana. Affordable kaayo sa tanan o mismo usab inyong malantaw karon nga iniguman nato sa atong pagpakayab sa atong masjid nasundong bandila moadto ta didto sa mini park. Salamat ko usab sa buhatan sa Office of Building Officials, Engineer Rosana Rodriguez, City Engineer Joel Momongan, CDRR Indi sa Nick Habagat sa miaging paglinog. Salamat kayo nga gituman ninyo ang inyong katungdanan sa paghatag og seguridad sa katawan labi na sa atong mga kauban nga nangalagad sa katawan dinhi sa buhatan sa kagamhanan sa dakbayan. Salamat sa tanan nga gitagaan gyud ninyo dako kayong pagtagad ang pag-secure nga tanan aduna nay kasiguruhan nga mobalik sa trabaho. Salamat ko sa nga nagpagawas kita sa atong executive order nga dili pa ibalik ang mga pagtungha sa mga kabataan aron makasiguro gyud nga luwas ang mga kabataan ug ang mga magtutudlo sa ilang tungaan kay wala pa nahuman pag-inspeksyon ang atong mga tinugyanan sa engineering office sa pag-inspeksyon sa atong mga pasilidades labi na sa mga tunghaan. Salamat usab ako nga ang COWD naningkamot nga luwas ang tubig sa kontaminasyon. Gani sa exit conference niadtong adlang Huwebes nga gianhian gyud sa mga personahe sa buhatan sa Department of Health gikan sa Central Office, inabagan sa buhatan sa DOH sa Region 10, inubagan usab sa GRB o sa CHO. Ikaloy-an to sa Ginoo nga ang tubig sa dakbayan safety kaayo sa tanan. Gani sa pag-abli sa bagong kuan sa COWD dito sa Barangay Ipunan nga kita maoy nagsubo sa maong panubig aron ang maong tubig dito ra gyud magapunting sa paghatag sa katawhan sa Barangay Ipunan ug kasikbit nga mga sityo kay ang maong pundo mahatag na sa ubang mga lugar nga nagkinahanglan og tubig sa dakbayan. Ako mismo ang nag-una pag-inom gikan sa tap water o gikan sa gripo ug hangtod karon wala gyud balatian nga gibati ang akong tiyan. Kamatuoran nga ang tubig sa COWD safety para imnon sa mga katawan. Ako nagsampol, ana. Ako ang naguna sa usa ka baso sa pag-inom sa tap water. Nga walay duha-duha ug walay kahadlok ug walay kabalaka kay nagsalig ako nga ang tubig sa COWD para gyud sa katawhan, para gyud makasiguro ug makabaton ang katawhan sa maayong panglawas. Usab, salamat ko kaninyong tanan sa CPDO nga nagsubmit na mo sa inyong annual investment plan ni atong miaging simana kay dili aprubahan sa atong vice mayor o sa konseho sa Dakbayan kun dili mauna ang pag-aprobar sa EIP o Annual Investment Plan before mo approve sila sa atong budget sa 2026. So salamat kayo Vice Mayor Bebot Rodriguez, sinaot karong hapon tingali maaprubahan, no? So, inana. Kaya naningkamot kita nga dili ta maulahi sa atong pag-budget. May nungdanon kayo nako ang basura tungod kay mismo dinhi sa atong tagsa-tagsa kabuhatan. Kinasing-kasing ako magahangyo nga mismo sa atong buhatan dinhi ta magsugod sa segregation. Kung wala nato nasugdi o wala nato buhata, kinahanglan, hinaot niya karon ato ng sugdan ang pagsigligit sa atong basura sa matag buhatan. Kay kita mismo ang mag-implementar sa balaod nun, apan mismo sa atong hawanan o sa atong buhatan, wala nato natuman ang maong balaod nun. Busa nasingkasing ako nagahangyo, aron matabangan nato ang atong basura dinhi sa Dakbayan kay ato kanang kaakuhan ug ato kanang katungdanan kay tungod lagi usbon ko ang kalimpyo sa imong palibot, ang kalimpyo sa imong panimalay maoy ikaduha nimo nga pagtuo sa Ginoo. Busa ato untang batunan ug atong buhaton para lang sa atong pag-ila, pagpangga, pag-amping sa atong kinaiyahan. Una mga igsuon dinhi kay nakita ko man labi na kundi mahakot, maana muhakot ang basura na ay kasaulugan umaabot nga kalag-kalag. Sunod na dayon ang Christmas. Kung dili nato ni makup up karong simanaha or sunod simana, wala. Dili masulbat ning maong problema. Busa, mangayo ko pasaylo nga karon sugod rong adlaw uban sa City Councilor Don Eric Salcido ato kining tabangan. Ha? Pangitaan tanig pagi. Bisag daghag truck pero kulang pa ang truck. Kay ang mga tao kulang. Nakita ko na og mismo dito sa Barangay Carmen nakita ko nga dili gyud mahuman. Mo accumulate gihapon ang gidaghanon sa basura. Busa sabta ko ninyo. Adunay dakong kausaban sa mga personahe inig human ni ining maong panagtagbo labi na sa buhatan sa Clinro. Muna akong isaad. Ako po nang tumanon karon. Ako lang paghatag og respetar pagtahod sa mga kadagkuan sa Clinro. Kay dili na ko magpaabot kung unsa pay mga plano. Kay kung unsa pay plano karon gibuhat na unta apan wala giapoy resulta sa maong plano. Gibuhat nato ang tanan apan giila nako ang inyong sakripisyo, inyong kahago, ang inyong tanang paningkamot apan kun kamo lamang kanunay ang akong malauman ug masaligan nga walay tinuoray nga paghakot dili masulbad ang problema sa atong basura. So tabangi ko ninyo. Tabangi ko ninyo kay ato kining kaakuhan tanan. Ha? Tabangi ko kaninyo. Salamat ko usab sa Majority Floor Leader Edgar Cabanlas. Daghang naay maluoy. Daghang maluoy. Apan walay pagtabang. Apan ikaw, wala ko'y pulong na dunggan. Apan ang tabang, imong gibuhat. Kay nagpahulam ka sa imong dump truck aron pag-apil, paghakot sa basura. Salamat. Inana unta. No? Daghang naay maluoy, daghang maluoy, apan walay pagtabang. So inana ang kinaiya sa tao. Busa kaninyo akong mga kauban, manghinaot ko, nagkinahanglan ko sa inyong tabang. Nagkinahanglan ko sa inyong pagsuporta. Kay kining tanan ato, dili ako, wala ko nag-apas og kadayganan. Wala ko naghandom og kadayganan. Kay dili ako angay daygon. Ang angayng daygon ang tag-iya sa panahon. Siya ra ang angayng daygon. Walay lain nga daygon gawas siya ra. Ang ako lang, aduna ko'y katungdanan sa pagtubag sa magikinahanglan sa katawan. So, maura man tingali na, no? After this, dito ta sa model house, uman dito dayon sa atong buhatan, mag-meeting ko sa Clean Row, aron once and for all, mahatag ang executive order o mga detail order. Tanan, akong ipahibalo, dawatan ninyo kung unsa akong mga detalye nga mga order. Kay dili ni mahimo, kay masuko na ang atong CTDILG di na ako matubad. Salamat kayo sa pagtambong sa paghatag ni mong panahon sa atong inauguration sa first nga City on Hatsiri nga dunay katumanan. Salamat kayo nga natagaan kay gayunan ng atong mga kaigsuonan sa kabukiran nga makasudan, makakaon sa labas nga presko nga isda nga dili na lang sila kanunay magsalig sa ginamos ug bulan. Matagaan gyud sila og kahigayunan og labaw sa tanan dugang sa ilang kinitaan kun ugaling ilang atimanon tagaag panahon nga ang maong fistpan sa ilang likod sa ilang balay magamit sa ilang panginabuhian. Dako na kaayo kayo nangatabang gikan sa kagamanan ang ilan na lang ang pag-amping o pagpatuman sa maayo nga pagbuhi sa maong isda. So salamat kaayo sa bisag unsa nga pamaagi na ningkamot ang kagamanan sa dakbayan nga makatabang sa mga katawhan labi na katong mga katawhan nga kinahanglan atong tabangan. Apan kining tanan dili nako mahimo kun dili kita maghiusa ug magtinabangay. Kinahanglan ta magtinabangay. Engineer Mumungan, hinaot ang akong gihatag nga usa ka semana sa landfill. Dili ta magpaabot sa kontraktor kung mahimo ang tanang heavy equipment nato dad-o na dito sa landfill. Ang mga loader dinhi sa Huanan aron mahakot makarga na ang basura sa garbage truck. Kay kung saligan ang palador dili gyud mahuman tungod sa kadaghan nga mga basura. So maghangyo ako kaninyo o mismo usbon nako ni paghangyo kaninyo sa atong panagtagbo karong taod-taod. So inana kay mananghid ko aron makahibalo ang tanan nga wala nako pasagdi o wala nako gitagaag dakong bili ang maong problema sa basura. Unsaon taman nga nanilatar man ang paghakot sa basura. Unta kung nasunod pa lang unta sa sakto nga pamaagi ang paglabay sa basura, diliin ani kadaghan o dili ta moabot sa problema sa maong problema sa basura. Busa, kinahanglan, tinabangay kita og maghiusa. So, okay na mo sa 6,000? Okay na? Widawagi na lipay tingali. Okay na ba sa 6,000? Okay. Eh, sunod na sab, unsa na po? Bonus na sab? Okay. Ha? Apil na mo, ana? Apil tingali? Aman itong budget? Apil ba ang city councilor? Apil, no? Dili maaprubahan kung di maapil ang city councilor. Una pa na sila nga mo approve. Sige. So, mura na ang akong hangyog kaninyo. Sa daghang mga higayon nga nagtinabangay kita, daghan kaayong salamat o kinaot, mutunhay, mupadayon gyud ang atong pagtinabangay. Usab, ang atong kamerkaduhan tuod, garbo nako, nga aduna nag-wastewater treatment. Ang atong duha kadagkong merkado, kugon o Carmen. Usab, ang ato usab nga wastewater treatment sa Pagalungan landfill nag-function na nga sa kadugayan nag-function na gyud ang wastewater treatment sa sanitary landfill. Salamat ko ni Engineer Armin Cuenca na function na gyud. Ang dugay ng gilauman, dugay ng panahon milabay, karon pa nga adunay katumanan ang maong wastewater treatment sa atong sanitary landfill. Usab, ang atong gitutukan karon ang septic water treatment. Kinahanglan magbaton ang dakbayan aron aduna nagyoy kasiguruhan sa paglabay sa hugaw sa tao diha sa atong septic. Hinaot, madayo na ang atong giplano nga diha ibutang sa Barangay Bunbon o sa atong magbaton kita og bagong slaughterhouse. Kay kinahanglan naman yun mismo ang tanang pasilidades adunay wastewater treatment aron makahatag kasiguruhan nga makabaton ang katawan sa maayong panglawas. Salamat sa tanan ninyong mga pagsuportar, pagtabang og labaw sa tanan ang inyong makanunayong pagsabot sa mga kakulangon sa atong pagpangalagad. Hinaot, magpadayon ug mutunhay ang atong panaghiusa ug pagtinabangay. Usab, naglantaw ko dinhi sa ibabaw, hayag kaayo, may unta to nawala ni sa paglinog, apan wa man nahugno sa paglinog, aron mailisan. Gilantaw lang nako tong tower nga nag-uyog-uyog. Kinsay in charge ani ang CPSO ba? CPSO? Hinahanglan atimanon kay ngilad kayo nga inani gihapon magpabilin. Tagain ninyong panahon, kung ato ning ilisan. Kung wala pa'y iilis, tangtangon na lang sa kay ngilad kayo nga magbitay-bitay nga maoy hugaw kaayo sa atong pananaw. Mintras wa pa'y ikailis, ngilad kayo tanaw nga daghang nagbitay-bitay o nagpaila basin kita maoy mapasanginlan nga wala ta nag-atiman o nag-ariglar sa atong nakita. So ato na lang tangtangon kung ugaling dugay pa nga mailisan kini. So sa buhatan sa CPSO, aman si Mrs. Agustiro. Belated happy birthday. Imong adlaw natawhan ni atong adlaw Sabado. Salamat nga miadto gyud ka sa Cebu kay nagpasalamat ka sa imong grasya nga nadawat ug hinaot katong maong grasya nga madala nimo dinhi, maariglar nimo dinhi sa imong akong giingon, naay pagbunyag sa imong bagong katungdanan o responsibilidad sa dakbayan o sa kagamhanan sa dakbayan. Salamat kayo. Belated happy birthday. Belated happy birthday. So salamat sa tanan kaninyo, hinaot, wala pa na prinda o wala pa na loan ang inyong size meal kay nausab. Doon na pa'y additional nga 500 di ay magamit. Kay 1,525 ito, Pirmiro. Karon 999 na lang yun. Basta sabot ta, 48 hours, kinahanglan, makuha yun ang kantidad nga 999 pesos sa inyong health insurance. Kinahanglan kay ibidak na sa inyong sweldo kundi mo makahimo, pero kinahanglan within 48 hours ma-reimburse ang 1,000. Kay kundi niyo tumanon sa sunod, wala na ko'y ihatag, ipapalit na yun nako tanang kantidad sa inyong health insurance. Tagaan yun muna kong higayon nga magamit, mapahimoslan ang maong programa nga unta para yun sa panglawas apan nakasabot ko sa inyong panginahanglanon bisan ginagmay apan makatabang na sa inyong mga kinahanglanon. So, yan na nga tuwa. So, 999 ra. So, ang buhatan sa human resource, HR man tingali ang magdumala ni Ana nga magkuha sa reimbursement sa 999. Okay. So, salamat sa tanan. So kaninyong tanan, magalaom ako ug magahatag ko kadasig nga magpadayon kita sa pagtinabangay ug panagiusa. Usbon ko, dihini sa atong matagbuhatan, magsugod ta pagsigligit sa atong basura. Tabangi ninyo ang atong kinaiyahan. Tabangi nga dili na mudagkag samot ang atong basura, nga kita mismo makadugang og problema sa paghakot sa atong basura. Hinaot inyo unta tagaag kahigayonan sa pagbuhat sa akong gihangyo kay kining tanan para kanatong tanan, para sa atong kinaiyahan. Hinaot nga ang Ginoo kanunay manalangin o magahatag o grasya o panalangin kanato nga makabaton kita sa maayong panglawas sa tibuok nato nga kinabuhi. Daghan kaayong salamat o kinaot ang Ginoo kanunay magauban kanato. Salamat.
Dagang salamat sa message, Mayor. To end our program, let us all stand as we sing the Cagayan de Oro March.
Mm-hmm.